organization, obviously, is Cheshire Coffee.
Cheshire Coffee.
What is your name?
Nick.
Do you mind giving a last name or no?
D-E-G-R-A-Z-I-A. Okay? Pronounce that.
DeGrazia?
Good, not bad.
My name is Seamus, so
Okay,
I'm used to unique names and everything.
You got an Irish kid here, huh?
All right, so what makes this organization successful?
People,
Why is that?
customers.
Why is that?
Because that's what makes you your customers. It's not, we provide a product, we provide service, and we provide atmosphere. And our job is to do that to the best of our ability. When we do that, everybody's happy. Your goal is to get people to come back. That's it. When we hire somebody, we tell them, your job, we train you. You have to get the right people, 1, 2, you got to train them properly, and then get out of the way. Leave them alone. I don't bother, this isn't a daycare center. I'm not a babysitter. I train you, you know what to do, make it happen. And everybody's happy. It's more like a quality control management where you just let your people interact with the customers, and I let them do their thing. That's all. I don't hover over them. They know what to do. Simple as that. Customers are happy. Employees are happy. Everybody's happy. All right. I've been in business for myself since 1975. That's a long time. Okay. In one capacity or another, bars, restaurants. It was always food service. Retail food service is what I do. I was raised in the industry. But yeah, that's basically what your customers, they're going to dictate to you what they want. It doesn't matter what I want. It doesn't matter what the help wants. What matters is what the customers want. You're an owner, my job is to keep them coming back. And you do that with the product, the service, and the atmosphere. And you better be consistent. You can't give somebody a pumpkin latte today and they loved it. They come back tomorrow expecting the same thing. Somebody different made it, and it's not no good. No good. It's got to be the same thing each and every time. Doesn't matter who's back there. They have to do the same thing over and over and over again, and quality. Yeah, but it's got to be perfection. There is no perfection. You strive for perfection.
Yeah.
Only God is perfect. That's it. And I ain't him.
Absolutely. So, how do you define success for your organization?
How do we
define success for your organization?
When we know the customers are happy. It's attitude. It's all about attitude. If you don't, you're. The other part of the equation is, I make sure that these kids are taken care of to the best of my ability. So if you have unhappy employees, I assure you, that's going to reflect on the customers. If they're not happy, they're not going to be happy with the customers, and it's going to come crashing down. So you want to keep everybody on the same page, going in the same direction. You can't have 6 people going this way and 1 or 2 going that way. It doesn't work. And we have a lot of employees. We have 2 stores. We have about 42 employees, and we're under construction for a 3rd in Southington. Should be ready by the end of the year. So there's a lot. There's a lot of employees, so you got to keep everybody going in the same direction. And you got to keep. First of all, you have to love what you do. I don't really want anybody working here to get a paycheck. That's baloney. I want you here because you love doing this, and that'll show. Okay, everybody picks up on that. Okay, keep going.
Perfect. All right. So if you were to
Did you learn how to type there?
What's up?
Did you learn how to type?
Yeah.
I took typing, but I'm still,
If you were to define a successful year for this organization, what metrics would you use?
It always comes down to, it's not all profit. We're here to make money. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. That's what you go in business for, to make money. Your goal, you set your goals of what numbers you think you can do. And we've been very, very lucky. This store was just 8 years old yesterday. It was our anniversary, and beyond our wildest expectations. And I set goals every year, and I expect to hit them. And if I don't, something's wrong.
Would you say the triple bottom line comes into play at all, where it's not just about profits, but it's also about helping out the environment, the community?
Yeah, it's making money is wonderful, great, but it's only a piece of the puzzle. That's it. You got a whole big puzzle. All the parts have to be in there, and everything has to come into play. You do whatever you can. You have to give back to the community. So one of the things, we're kind of lucky. We don't advertise. I don't have to advertise. They just come, which is great. The market's there. If you know what you're doing, they'll find you. What I do is I give back to the community. Like, we got a lot of Cheshire Academy of big customers here. Whatever they want, I give them. If they want to, I don't need. I just put it out there.
Yep.
Whatever we got to do, we do to help them. Cheshire High School, mainly the younger people. You know, the programs, because they need the money.
Yeah.
You know, so we always try and always give back, and we do whatever we can to help whatever we can do.
That's great. So, do you think the employees like working here?
Ask me.
that's the next part of the project, actually.
I can't speak for them. Ask them. I will tell you this, in this type of industry, it's a very high turnover, specialty coffee, because most of these people are younger, they're going and coming in life.
Mm-hmm.
All right, they're either virtually all of them are college graduates without a job, their career job. Right? So they like it. I pay more money. I don't pay minimum. I pay almost double that because I get better people. I want quality, not quantity. That's what we do, and that'll reflect on the customers. They're happy. Everybody's happy.
Yeah, absolutely. I actually work in the restaurant business back home, and it's pretty much the same motto. Long Island?
Long Island?
Yeah.
Where?
Work at Churchill's, Rockville Center.
Sayville?
Yeah.
My cousin has a restaurant there.
Oh, really? What's it called?
Crickets.
Nice.
In the middle of town.
We'll definitely have to check it out.
Our whole family, everybody in our family does restaurants.
So, how important have good employees been to your success? Obviously, as you said already, they're pretty vital to this.
I'll tell you this. You're not going to keep, first of all, you're not going to keep 100% of the customers happy. It's just not going to happen. It's impossible. Because personalities come into play. There are certain people, no matter what you do, they're going to complain. Fine. Whatever. You just try and give everybody what they want, and that's all you can do. This is what we do. I would tell you this. If a customer comes in and they're not happy with a drink or any product, get it, make it again. They're taught. No matter, I don't care if a customer comes back 10 times. You give them what they want. If you have to make that drink 10 times to make it right, you do that. You never say no to anybody. Give them whatever they want. I don't care what it is.
So the customer's always right.
Always, no matter what. No matter what. So, but you're going to get some people that are, I've always had a good, how do I say? I've always had a knack for taking the worst person with an attitude and flipping them.
Oh, yeah.
I can do it. I just can do it. And that, whatever I do, they're going to do.
Yeah.
It's just, that's the way it works. It's an attitude.
Absolutely. That's like sales 101. When you're trying to pitch somebody and you're trying to close a sale, one of the major things that you're going to do is try to convince them that this is something that they need in life. This is something that they really want. So whether they're for it or against it, your goal is to really kind of solidify that idea that this is the best decision.
In a way, but then always remember, though, a mind convinced against its will is of the same opinion still.
Yeah.
All right? Mm-hmm. You can give people what they want. You can't convince them to like something. Mm-hmm. If they don't like it, fine. Yeah. Give them something else.
Yep.
Make them happy. Again, our goal, somebody comes in this store, get them to come back. Mm-hmm. If you did that, you did your job. If you don't do that, you're in the wrong industry.
Yep.
It's that simple.
Looking for repeat business.
Yeah. That's what you build. That's how your numbers go up every year. Yeah. You can open up a store, but it takes 3 to 5 years before the store really hits its budget, what it's capable of doing. You're not going to open up a store and think it's going to be mine. It's not going to happen. People have to get in the habit of knowing you're there, coming, getting, and it's word of mouth. Yeah. Your word of mouth is you build a business. When you build it on word of mouth, you build it on concrete, not on sand. Because when you or tricking people to get them to come in, they're not coming back.
Yeah.
Because you got them to come in for what? They don't like what you're doing anyway. They'll talk between themselves.
Yep.
Your market will find you. It's there.
That's how I found out about this place. And my friends. So.
See?
There you go. So, what do you look for in potential employees? So, what qualities are you looking for?
Attitude. And we're rarely wrong. I mean, we're not 100% right, but I can sit down and I can interview anybody. And I'll be right 95% of the time. Somebody sneaks by once in a while. But, you know, and if they do, see, when we hire people, we tell them, if I like your interview, my son interviews him, I interview him, whatever. I got, you know, I have managers in, but if you get past those interviews and we're going to put you on, I'll try it. I don't know, but we'll know in a day whether you belong here or not. Because this is a business. It's not for everybody. You have to have a certain innate congenital talent for food service. And you got to love people. That's the other part. You got to really love taking care of people. I know myself, and most of them, I can tell you, they'll tell you. If I had, this is just me personally, if I had to sit in one of those cubicles with a computer, I'd blow my brains out. I'd rather be dead. Okay, that's how I feel.
That's my future.
I gotta be around people all my life. I've always been around people, and that's what makes me happy. You know, I love it. Give me the worst person with the worst attitude, I'll flip him.
Yep. My job to make their
Good at it. That's my gift.
That's fantastic. Great to have.
So I look, you know, it's basically, it's attitude. And you know what? If we're wrong and we put somebody back there and they're not right, you can see it. You'll know it. I don't watch them. They tell me. Are they a keeper? Yes or no? And they know what they're doing. They got to work with them.
Yeah.
You don't want to pull somebody that's going that way that's not capable of doing it.
Yeah.
They just don't have the talent for it. No good. You want to get people that have an ability that you have and love doing this.
Yeah.
They're easy to train. They love doing it. They can't wait to come here. There's nothing better. You know, I tell my kids, and I have 4 sons, and I always taught them, I don't care what it is in life you choose to do. Whatever it is, find something you love to do, and find a way to make money at it, and you'll never work a day in your life.
Yep.
Don't do something because, the money's bigger, but you hate going there every day. You'll pay the price in the end, believe me.
Yeah. Why do you think customers like coming here?
Product, service, atmosphere. In that order.
What type of a specific customer base, if any, do you think your organization appeals to the most?
I gotta tell you, we go from 2 to 82 to 92. Really, we get people, little kids coming here. I've had kids that the mothers were pregnant coming in here, and 8 years later they're running around, 8-year-olds. You know,
that's cute.
They grew up in here, and we have older people. We have baby boomers that are, I was in the bar business, and I opened like a kids bar in New York in the 70s. Bar business was booming because the baby boom generation, people after World War II, born between 1946 and 1964, was a glut of the American population. Well, if you followed their lifestyle and you had a product or a service in front of them, it's called the age wave. They pushed you right through. You had to make money. It was impossible not to. When I got in the bar business in the 70s, every kid's bar you went in them days was wall-to-wall kids. Any bar that catered to kids, because drinking age was only 18 in New York. So any kids, there was wall-to-wall. It was unbelievable. It was like the Wild West.
That's what we did.
But that was the market was there. And when I got into coffee, 17 years ago now I've been doing this, one of the first things I recognized, wow, look at this. The same kids that were throwing money at us in the 70s standing online with specialty coffee. Starbucks and myself, we're specialty coffee. We're different. We're not, I don't want to give the wrong, specialty coffee is a different animal. We're on the same level as Starbucks that, we just did our product a little bit different, but the same quality. And I get asked this question all the time, so I want to answer it before you ask me. in comparison to Dunkin' Donuts. I mean, I'm not